89. It's already 12 o'clock and we are packing up the car, getting ready to head out to the trail. We got to sleep in a little bit today and then headed to the post office and then to the grocery store to resupply. I resupplied for about 4 days. I have more food like always, but that's okay. Gives me options. Yesterday at REI, I bought an Ursack, a bear bag. So this morning I sent home my bear canister. I also sent home my winter coat and my hat, my ball cap, and then some stickers that I had acquired. But so that got rid of probably about 3 pounds. So I'm excited about that. Yeah, it should save some room in my pack too. So that'll be good. What else? Oh, yesterday I didn't do an end of the day recap because, well, I forgot. And then when I remembered, I was already in bed and I was just too tired. So we rode the train back to Harper's Ferry and then went back to the hotel. I was gonna go to the casino with some of the people, but I was just so tired that I didn't want to stay out all night. So it's a good thing I didn't, because they didn't get back to the hotel till 2 in the morning. So I got to get some sleep, but I'm still tired. Yeah, that was pretty much it. We're gonna slack pack 17.5 miles today, and then once we get our packs, we'll probably hike just a little bit more to a campsite. And then tomorrow, going forward till who knows when, it'll be back to full packs, no more slack packing. So anyway, that's it. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah. Ducky's filming. We got it on fucking YouTube, baby.
I'm going to tell all my family to go to your know your handle on YouTube.
There's that tunnel, says Harper's Ferry in it. I was thinking we got to walk through that, but we don't. That's where the train goes. I guess it's an active train still. So we get these swirly stairs. Whoops. So this section right out of Harper's Ferry is supposed to be super easy. And I will say, so far, now I'm not very far into it today, but so far this has been it. It's super flat. It almost reminds me of a Rails to Trails path. I wonder if maybe a railroad used to run here. I don't know, probably not, but since it's right by the river, it is possible. So this is the Potomac River, and that was the bridge that we crossed this morning. So I do know that the next 40-ish miles should be fairly easy with a few like small hills, because there's what's called the 4-state challenge, which is from Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, and Pennsylvania. And some people try to hike the entire, it's like 42 miles in one day, so that they can hit or be in all 4 of those states on one day. So I know it has to be easier to be achievable, you know, but I'm not doing that, because I would have had to walk back to Virginia, and I wasn't going to do that. But also I just didn't want to do that 4-state challenge, because I also hear that it's supposed to be really pretty, and I didn't want to just rush through it and have to hike a lot of it at night, and so it just didn't interest me. But this is pretty cool so far. Well, unfortunately I missed the West Virginia and Maryland border sign. I was just listening to a podcast, and then I got to thinking, oh shoot, I bet that state line is coming up. And then I looked at the map, and I've already hiked 5.6 miles today, and so I'm thinking that the line was about 2 miles ago. So that's disappointing, but I don't know, I just had my head down, I guess. So hopefully someone else got a picture of the sign and they could just send it to me. But man, little disappointing, but I'm now in Maryland. So Maryland, I believe, is like 40 miles is what I've heard. So hopefully I won't miss that sign. And I'll have to make sure I pay better attention. Ah. Alright, I am at the Edward Garvey Memorial Shelter. There's windows in there. Wow. It's a pretty nice shelter. The wood is stained, which is fancy. Out here, we got some benches, and a picnic table, and then apparently back here, oh, yeah, so there's stairs. Whoa. And a door. Wow. And then there's an upstairs. Fancy. Like a little HE symbol. Huh. It's really cool. I'm not staying here tonight though. I'm moving on. And a privy over there. Woohoo! The terrain is so flat right now, I'm literally running. I'm waiting to hit a rock though and go flying. But right now I'm just gonna enjoy running on this flat terrain with only a little bit on my back. So I came up upon this side trail with an arch, and I feel like I've seen this before in someone's YouTube video of them through hiking the trail, but I don't know what this is. I thought it was like a memorial, but I'm not seeing anything on the Far Out app. There's something over here. Townsend Mausoleum. Not sure. Oh wow. Good night, Gath. Oh, I wonder if this is a cemetery. Oh, here we go. Gath's empty tomb. During the 19th century, few people bought burial lots in public cemeteries as we do today. Instead, a small parcel of their own land was usually set aside as a private cemetery. If enough money was available, a mausoleum, which is a tomb, was often built for certain family members. Gath, concerned with his own burial, built this lonely tomb about 20 years before his death, which came on April 15, 1914, in New York City. By this time, his great wealth had dwindled, and the near penniless Gath was buried in a Philadelphia, Pennsylvania cemetery instead of his own tomb as he had desired. Gath's empty tomb mutually symbolizes the uncertainties of life, fame, and fortune, and the certainty of death. Wow. Interesting. I finally caught up to everyone. They're down there sitting on a bench. I've been hiking by myself pretty much all day, wondering how far ahead of me they were. I'm glad I took this little side trail. Well, apparently the trail goes through that park. Gatlin Park, I think is what it's called. But I didn't know that. So I took this little side trail to look at that arch because I was intrigued, so I was just exploring. But that means I cut off a little section of the trail, so I'm heading back up to the trail, and it basically just goes down and around. It's kind of like a switchback, and then you go to the driveway, I guess. the parking lot, and then you go down through the park. As I went down to take some pictures, and I crossed the street to take a picture of this big, I don't even know what to call it, but basically I was talking about a battle that happened there. So it's kind of like a monument, I guess. And then when I was walking back, I saw some white blazes on the other side of the road. I'm like, what? So then, yeah, then that's when I realized that the trail goes through the park. But I still want to come back and finish this little section so I don't skip any of it. Just wish I would have known that before I walked all the way down and had to walk back. So yeah, that's where I came from. But, oh, and there's a blaze on the pole. It's Gathland Park. That was close. That's the little monument I was talking about before. Ooh, there's another one. Looks like the remnants of like a castle or something. Just a building, maybe. Yep. There's a deer back there. You can hear the electricity. Hey.
Got nuggets and mac and cheese.
I know, I heard that you were bringing Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nuggets. Bring the mac and cheese here for you.
Oh my gosh, holy nuggets. Wow.
A lot of them.
Well, thanks, Smooth.
You're welcome.
And Ian for bringing that. Huh? So we are camping at a campsite tonight. The trail's just right over there. Wasn't too far off. And there's a bear pole, which is the first time I get to use one since I don't have my canister. So that's kind of exciting. You know, it's easier to keep my canister in my tent, but now that I don't have it, and my pack is a little bit lighter, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, I'm kind of excited to use it. Yeah. So find a spot here and set up.
I can make the loop as big as you
There you go.
You gotta start videotaping so you remember.
Oh, that's a square knot there.
So it should look like this,
Okay.
where like you can easily push it and it'll come apart, but like nothing's ever gonna pull that apart.
Okay.
And then once you do that, just do another like
Ooh, I was gonna say, you're gonna burn your fucking,
Just to keep
whatever
it-
that is.
And
Put your-
just leave
yeah.
it right there.
that's how I do it. There's another knot
Is that what
that's
you do around the tree too?
to it.
Is that what you do around
Yeah,
the tree too?
basically.
Never
Are
gonna
you
get my-
recording?
Yeah. No, just the sky. All right. Well, it is the end of day 89. I am camping at this campsite. It was like 17.3 miles from Harper's Ferry. I don't remember the name of it, but it's cool. Oh, here it is. Dahlgreen Campground. And it's designated for backpackers, so that's pretty cool. Ooh, I forgot. So look at this hiker log. Oh, I was thinking it was a hiker book. Alright, we'll just... Okay. But it's really cool. So this campground has bathrooms that are flushable, and they have toilet paper and sinks. You can charge your stuff. I'm charging my phone right now, and showers, and someone left some shampoo in there. So that's really cool. I didn't take a shower because I don't have a towel, but I did wash off my legs, so I'm not gonna get dirt on my sleeping bag tonight, so that's good. But anyway, I hiked, let me see what I hiked. I don't have all my stuff together, all my info. But, so I guess it was a little less than what I thought. 14.8 miles. That doesn't seem right though. Here we go. 17.16. So 17.1 miles is what I hiked today. And it was a great day of hiking. The terrain was awesome. There was like 2 big hills, or semi-big. But other than that, I mean, most of the trail was flat. I literally ran some of the trail, and then on top of only having a few things in my pack, so it was super light. But it was a really good day of hiking. And then at the end, we came upon Chick-fil-A because Smooth had his son pick it up and bring it to us, so we had that for dinner. So it was just a really good day. I set up my tent, and then I got to use the bear pole, which was difficult. My food bag is so heavy, but it was a good experience. I wanted to get it on film, but it was too dark. It wouldn't have been able to see it. So anyway, that was it for today. Good day, and hopefully I sleep well. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Good night.